Hyundai India has kickstarted its electric vehicle onslaught by launching the Ioniq 5 and showcasing Ioniq 6 at the Auto Expo last month. But the Korean automaker is also working on a more mainstream EV for our market. It was recently reported that Hyundai is working on an electric Creta crossover, and an early prototype based on the conventional variant has been spotted for the first time in public. Automotive enthusiast Nitin Tyagi was charging his EV while the Hyundai Creta EV prototype stopped by for a recharge, and he promptly clicked these photos. There were a total of 2 test mules of the Hyundai Creta Electric. As you can see, the test mules do not have any camouflage, but there is an easily noticeable protrusion from the floor pan which appears to be a structural member supporting the battery pack. 2025 Hyundai Creta Electric spied. Converting an in-production IC engine car into a fully electric prototype is not a walk in the park, but Hyundai engineers and technicians seem to have done a pretty neat job. Save for the visible floor pan extension and different body panel colors, there is nothing on the exterior to suggest it is not a regular Creta. The production version is also expected to be based on the modified version of the current IC engine platform. This approach will allow Hyundai to optimize costs since it's almost fully localized. Tata has applied the same formula to Nexon EV and Mahindra to XUV 400. This will also help the automaker produce the vehicle with minimal modifications and investments to its existing assembly lines. However, in the long term, Hyundai India will localize its fully electric EGMP architecture for both domestic and export markets. Hyundai Creta EV specs. Not much is known about the specifications of the upcoming Hyundai Creta EV, but we expect critical subsystems to be derived from the Kona EV. That would mean a 100 kW PMSM electric motor with a peak torque output of 395 Nm of torque. The battery pack is also likely to be derived from the international sibling. With a capacity of 39.2 kWh, the lithium-ion polymer unit should be good for an air-certified range of over 400 km. The Creta EV could be used with some significant aero optimizations over its IC engine sibling to improve energy efficiency. New Hyundai Creta EV is expected to be ready for its global debut at the 2025 Auto Expo before going on sale later that year. Interestingly, the debut timeline is similar to its primary competitor Maruti YY8 electric SUV. Expect the pricing to be somewhere between 20 to 30 lakh. Tata, Maruti, Mahindra and other OEMs will be aiming to position their volume-oriented electric crossovers in the same segment. That should make for an intense competition which will ultimately benefit the customers. We think Hyundai will easily attain its volume target of around 25,000 units per annum with its mid-premium EV offering.